Welcome to another episode of Meakashi. So, where we last left off, apparently, Rika went missing, all because she turned out to be dead by Shion. Satoko ended up missing as well, because Shion apparently captured her and she's pretty much dead. And now, Shion is going along with Keiichi, searching for the two, as usual. I don't know, even covering up the shit right there. Anyway, let's continue reading. When I looked up, I saw Keiichi trying to open a window, but all of them were locked. What did Reina mean by main house? Keiichi asked me from the top of the ladder. It's the Furude family's actual house. After her parents passed away, I think it's been left like that. Ah, right. Rika-chan's parents, they passed away, huh? Satoko's also an orphan. Her parents fell from a cliff because of Yashiro-sama's curse. Then her older brother, Satoshi-kun, he disappeared. Satoshi. I've heard that name before. He'd heard the name before? I felt anger growing inside of me. Oh shit. Just like in the second chapter. Don't you know whose desk you're using every day? You act as if it belongs to you. You drop food on it while eating lunch. You drool on it while taking a nap. Don't you know who it really belongs to? Why am I acting this way? I'm Mion. Satoshi-kun doesn't even exist anymore. He was demoned away. It's hardly Keiichi's fault that he didn't know. It really isn't his fault. Satoko and Rika-chan have been living in this shack ever since. Neither of them has any family, but at least they're together. They help each other out. Didn't Reina say there was a main house? Wouldn't it be easier to live there? I think she tried that at first. She said it was hard, though, because it reminded her of her parents. After everyone in Satoko's family died, she started living with Rika. It only made sense. Satoko and Rika were best friends. They didn't care about the Hojo family or the Furude family. They had been best friends since before the dam conflict. The reason why the curse never fell upon Satoko. Rika Furude probably had a lot to do with it. That made more sense than anything else, at least. Satoko was pardoned from the curse of the Hojo family, all thanks to Rika Furude's arrangements. Satoko had never been a victim on the night of Watanagashi. According to the curse system I had uncovered, the last survivor of the Hojo family, still living in Hinamizawa, would be the perfect target for this year's curse. Therefore, whoever was responsible for executing the curse must have tried to take her life. However, nothing happened to her, proving that Satoko had escaped from the curse. That was really and truly infuriating. She might have been the head of the Furude family, but I still can accept that such a girl had enough power to protect her best friend. Actually Shion. Shion must have had the same power then. Just like Rika protected Satoko, Shion could have protected Satoshi. Damn it. Rika-chan and Satoko-chan, they have it hard, huh? She's cursed. Huh? Mion, what did you just say? I said she's cursed. Mion, why are you making that face? Satoko Hojo, she's been cursed by Yashiro-sama. I can't accept that Satoko was pardoned from the curse, although she was a member of the cursed Hojo family. She was one of the cursed Hojos. Satoshi-kun wasn't pardoned, but Satoko was. She was cursed, but she got away. She escaped the curse, but Satoshi-kun didn't. I can't accept that. In fact, Satoko should have been the one to be cursed the most. She cornered Satoshi-kun physically and emotionally. That was why things got weirder and weirder, and in the end, everything went crazy. When I think back on it, it was Satoko who I hated most of all. She cornered Satoshi-kun. What the heck? All these stars, whatever the hell that happened, and as a result, Satoshi-kun disappeared. She started it. She caused it. If only she hadn't been there. Just as Rika, Furud, and Satoko had lived happily, maybe there had been a happy future for me too. Maybe Satoshi-kun and I could have started our lives together in Okonomiya. Yes, if I look at both the beginning and to the end, it's so obvious. Satoko's existence caused everything. Satoshi-kun had to kill his aunt because of Satoko. The three families used that need to create the curse, and then they killed him. The police were convinced he just ran away, but he never do that. He was the type of person who always did his best at everything, all by himself. He was doing the very best he could for his only sister, yet he was forced to vanish. He worked so hard for Satoko, and though he was living just for her, he was erased. Poor Satoshi-kun, he was so underappreciated. That girl knew no gratitude. She was cursed. If you got near her, you'd meet the same fate. You'd be cursed to die or disappear. That really was it. She was the main cause behind it all. She wormed her way into Rika Furud's good graces, and that was why the curse fell upon Satoshi-kun. She should have died first. Then Satoshi-kun would be still alive. If he was alive, I could have done something for him. I can't forgive her. I can't forgive Satoko. I can't forgive that girl. There can be no peace with her. There can be no peace. She was the perfect target for the curse of 1983. The curse of a Yashiro-sama. Rika Furud, the reincarnation of a Yashiro-sama. Rika was dead. The reincarnation of a Yashiro-sama had died. There was no more God in Hinamizawa to deliver the curse. I'm the one who has to deliver it now. I am Mian Sonozaki, the head of the Sonozaki family, one of the three families of Obani Kafuchi. Now that all the heads of the three families are gone, there is nobody to surpass me. I will deliver the curse of a Yashiro-sama, and nobody else. I'll deliver it. I am the curse. I have become a Yashiro-sama. I felt hot bubbles boiling over deep inside of me. I could tell the demon inside of me wanted to roar. I noticed Keiichi was looking down at me. Calm down, Mion. He can't tell what you're thinking. Calm down, calm down. At that point, I heard footsteps coming closer. I saw 4 or 5 adults, accompanied by Reina, running toward us, with flashlights in their hands. One of them opened the lock on the cabin door, and we all went inside. Of course, there was nobody there. Obviously. Satoko and Rika lived alone. I doubted Satoko would have left a note saying she was going over to the Sonozaki house when Rika was there already. But it wouldn't be fun if she had. Because of that, I hurried into the room ahead of Reina to make sure there was nothing left behind. Okay, this is a realistic looking kitchen and such. Left behind. The rumor of Rika and Satoko's disappearance spread around the village quickly. More and more villagers gathered at the Furud shrine. Acting in place of the head of the Sonozaki family, I commanded them to search the village. The villagers nodded and scattered. How long had it been since the last time I was truly Mion? I felt so pleased that my body almost went numb. Lots of villagers went in and out of the shrine. They yelled at each other that she was nowhere to be found. Some suggested other places to look, and they all left. They made a lot of noise with their comings and goings. Members of the Women's Association brought out huge pots and gas cookers from the storage and got ready to cook for the men. That was when I noticed Keiichi unsteadily walking toward the copse of... I thought it said corpse for a moment. Copse of dark pine trees. What was he thinking? How stupid of him to be alone on a night like this. If a person responsible for executing the curse was nearby, you wouldn't have come back safely. Mion-chan, we went all around Ojiga Lake, but didn't find anything. We tried to light up the pond, but we're going to have to wait until the sun is up. Okay, thanks for your hard work. The women are making some miso soup, so please rest up and have some. Mion-chan, do you know where they usually park their bicycles? No. They probably parked them at the bottom of the stairs leading up here. I don't think they'd come up while carrying them. We can't find their bicycles. Where did they go? If they left on their bikes, they could have gone pretty far. Maybe even as far as the town. In that case, we'll have to look outside of Hinamizawa. By the way, who first noticed that Rika-chama was gone? Huh? Ah, it was Kei-chan. He suddenly had a hunch. Oh, that Maibara kid, huh? He's a little suspicious. Speaking of which, why hasn't the Maibara family shown up when we're in a crisis like this? The Maibaras still haven't joined the town council, so they're not in the youth group's phone directory. Really? Well, ain't no helping it then. Huh? They joined, didn't they? I think it's just that their name isn't in the directory yet. The last time we updated it was at the beginning of the year. They just moved here, so that's why they aren't on it. That Maibara kid's hunch is still suspicious. They say the first on the scene is the most suspicious. Where did he go? I saw him walking toward the pine trees. Can someone go get him? Conveniently, I saw Keiichi and Reina walking back toward us. Hey-chan, where did you go? I was worried you'd disappeared too. Sorry. It looked like nothing had happened to Keiichi. If so, that's fine. That means I took care of all of my enemies. Oh my. I knew I smelled something good coming from over here. I'd be much obliged if you'd allow me to have some. I heard the loud, sticky voice of a middle-aged man. It was Oishi. He must be confused about this year's incident. The scale of the curse this time is nothing like the previous ones. Oishi's information network is about equal to or better than that of the elders on the town council. In other words, he could easily uncover a rumor that was circulating through the underside of the village. He must have came here to see if the disappearances of Kimiyoshi and Rika had something to do with the changing of the lock on the ritual storehouse's door. The police will come for me sooner or later. I am Mian Sanozaki. By removing all the heads of the three families, my enemies, I have become the head in their place. I can't allow Mian Sanozaki to continue existing. I'll have to destroy the existence of the head of the Sanozaki family. When I destroy my own position, that is when my revenge will come to an end. More than likely, I'll have Oishi witness my final moments. My eyes and Oishi's met. Damn it, he thinks I'm suspicious already. You're right, Oishi. I did it. Mian Sanozaki, the head of the Sanozaki family, is the culprit. Oh boy, and it ends like that? Oh man. That was a quick one too. I have seen new tips. Page 193. Wait, notebook page 195 and 196. Alright. Let's see here. So 1, 2. That's part 22, yeah. Alright, let's look at the new tips and then we'll end it there shortly. 195. Rika Farud. She was the head of the Farud family, but she never even appeared at the most important meetings. Even if she did show up, nobody would ask for her opinion, so it never really mattered if she was there or not. A legend in the Farud family says that if their firstborn child is a girl for 8 generations in a row, that 8th girl would be the reincarnation of Yoshiro-sama. According to Takano-san's research, Rika Farud is very likely to be the one. Surely she must be an important icon in the cult of Yoshiro-sama. The true believers are devoted to her. So it's quite surprising to me that Rika Farud herself was the assassin. It's unbelievable. It's just too abnormal. Usually a VIP like her wouldn't be the one to assassinate someone. It's possible that it was a Rika Farud look-alike. From the way she moved, she seemed experienced in fighting. It's not normal that a small girl like her would jump me without faltering. I just got lucky because I had a stun gun. Without it, I don't know what would have happened. She was far more skilled than she looked. Was she trained as an assassin? Or was it a body double? I don't know. Was it the... My theory is, was the spirit possessed her? The body double. Everything is a mystery, including that creepy syringe. What's going on? I can't understand. She was like an apparition or something. Did Oryu Sonozaki know of her existence? What is hiding on the underside of this village? That underside might run much deeper than I thought. And 196. At this point, I believe that I can complete my revenge by destroying the curse system entirely. That means that I had to eliminate the heads of all the three families, the successor Shion, and the assassins who are after Keiichi. Although Keiichi is completely unguarded, he hasn't been attacked so far, even though I told everybody that he was one of the trespassers. In fact, it's me who's being attacked. Rika Farud attacked me. According to my theory, Keiichi should make for very attractive bait, but nobody has done anything to harm him. Since Rika Farud attacked me, it might be that opposing the Farud family is a greater taboo than trespassing in the ritual storehouse. Rika Farud had said that intrusion wasn't a big deal. She sounded like she was going to let Keiichi walk, and after I accused her of that, Rika Farud attacked me that very night. Are there two different factions? Does one handle trespassers in the ritual storehouse, while the other protects the religious doctrines of the Farud family? No, that doesn't make sense. Toмотaki-san's death must have been caused by the Farud family's injections. That could make sense. Rika showed me the effect of it herself, clawing out her own throat and dying like that. Yeah, maybe Toмотaki must have died from Farud's injection. That could be true. Could be a theory on that. Dying like that. But Toмотaki-san shouldn't have been subject to the curse, at least according to the system of the Farud family. I don't understand why Keiichi hasn't been attacked. Did he have something exempting him from the curse, unlike Takano-san? Just like how only Satoko Hojo was spared. Satoko Hojo was spared. Keiichi is a friend of Rika Farud's. So, does that mean that if you were close to her, you wouldn't be cursed? Was she more important than the whole system? That's impossible. The hag was at the top of the curse system. Rika couldn't have been higher up than her. Scribble, scribble. Are there multiple ways to determine the subject of the curse? Are there as many curse execution groups as there are subjects? And do they all work separately? It's a mess. None of my theories add up. If I mess up my reasoning, I might make the wrong person the target of my revenge. I don't understand who the enemy is, or how Satoshi-kun was made to disappear. How much did the hag know? That really was a huge loss. I have so many things I wanted to ask her. I killed her by accident. Shit. Well, you did kill her with the stun gun while she's pretty old. In that respect, I've already failed in my revenge. The underside of Hinamizawa really does run too deep. Scribble, scribble. The whole page is blacked out with scribbles. Alright, two tips have been done. I was playing that intense, scary ghost story music. Alright, all these tips. So other than like diaries and all this stuff. Oh god. Never knew that change of music right there. Alright. So I'm going to end this here for now. So next part, we're going to move on to chapter 13 or part 13 of Meakashi. So next part after that, we'll see how this will go. So like, comment, and subscribe, and see you guys later.